You are listening to Yankton High School Athletics on KYNT, Yankton's home team. This broadcast is brought to you in part by
Hy-Vee, Larry's Heating and Cooling, Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance, Ben's Brew Station, 1919 Root Beer, Fairfield Inn and Suites and the Holiday Inn Express in Yankton, Triple Time Rudy's, Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance, South Dakota Office of the Attorney General, Vision Real Estate, Missouri River Associates, First Chiropractic Centers, First Dakota National Bank, the UPS Store, Conklin Distributing, SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, Avera, Mayor Signs, Vision Care Associates, Truxedo, MT and RC Smith Insurance, Olson's Pest Technicians, Parker Hannafin, Midwest Insurance Agency, CoreTrust Bank, H&R Block of Yankton, Vantage Financial, Adam Walter, The Move Group, Hedro.
Now, we go live to the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Summit Activities Center in Yankton, South Dakota. It is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball tonight on KYNT and on KYN-TV. Thank you for joining me this evening for Gazelles Volleyball. I am Brayden Butler, and we are live from the broadcast booth brought to you by the Fairfield by Marriott and Holiday Inn Express in Yankton. Great rates and flexible reservation changes when you contact either Hotel Direct here in Yankton. T-Area Titans coming to town for tonight's matchup. It's a battle of two teams that are looking to secure spots in the postseason. One of them in the Gazelles looking to stay in the top 16 for a SODAC 16 spot. The Gazelles currently 13th in the Class AA standings. We'll talk about how they got there this past weekend. A very busy weekend here recently for the Gazelles. As for the T-Area Titans, they come in 17th in the Class AA standings, outside looking in of the SODAC 16, and they don't have a lot of matches left to do it. Only one match after this one for T-Area, so they need wins if they want to get into a SODAC 16 spot. Both teams are going to be hungry for a win today. The Gazelles have two matches left after this one, only one after this for the Titans. Should be a good one, a lot on the line. The Gazelles are a team that likes to play at home, and we'll talk more about that when we break down this matchup even further when we come back. But this is your Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee was a helpful smile in every aisle. Once again, I am Brayden Butler, and thank you for joining us for Yankton Gazelles Volleyball. When we come back, we're breaking down this matchup further on KYNT and KYN-TV. We're back in 3 minutes.
Looking for the perfect pair of glasses? At Vision Care Associates, we've got you covered. Step into our showroom and discover our vast selection from timeless classics to the latest trends. With several styles to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect match for your look. Experience personalized service and expert care, whether you need help finding the right frame or adjusting your new glasses for the perfect fit.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Save time when you shop online with Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Pickup is always free. And if you have a Perks Plus membership, you get free delivery and free express pickup. Shop online with Hy-Vee and you can create and save grocery lists, shop the sales, and get fuel savers. Talk about convenience. Order groceries online today. Check out Hy-Vee.com or download the Hy-Vee app.
In the heart of South Dakota, there's a name families trust, John Kopp of Kopp Building Innovations in Utica. Whether you're building your dream home, adding a new shop, or tackling that long overdue remodel, the Kopp crew delivers quality craftsmanship with a local touch. KBI is an authorized WIC builder, a Midwest company that understands your building needs. Built right, built local, built to last. For more information or to get a quote, visit koppbuildings.com.
At the Bar is the bar for sports fans. With coverage of NFL, college football favorites, Yankton High School action, and NHL hockey too. Open 7 days a week. Bring in your crew, grab a table, and take in all the action surrounded by fans who love the game as much as you do. The energy's better, the company's great, and the beverages are cold, just the way game day should be. You can watch the game anywhere, but real fans gather at the Bar in downtown Yankton.
Midwest Insurance Agency in Yankton is a proud supporter of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles. If you're looking for protection that fits your life, call Midwest Insurance Agency in Yankton. They make coverage simple. Whether it's your car, home, or farm, Whitney and Travis Devine take time to understand your needs and find the right plan at the right price. You'll get personal service, trusted advice, and peace of mind knowing they're right here in Yankton. Call Midwest Insurance Agency in Yankton today. Appointments are preferred.
I love 1919 root beer. It's the best over a big scoop of vanilla ice cream. My favorite is just ice cold 1919 poured over crunchy ice. It's so refreshing. It's the creamiest root beer ever.
1919 root beer is the perfect treat. Brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients. It's the creamiest, full-bodied, alcohol and caffeine-free draft root beer available. It's a taste tradition since, well, 1919.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN TV. It's your Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, there's a helpful smile in every aisle. A great crowd already on hand tonight for this varsity matchup between the Gazelles and the Titans. You're watching, well, if you are watching on KYN TV, if you're listening on KYN TV, you can hear it in the background, but the sophomore matchup wrapping up in front of us still. It's 10-7 in the second set. Yankton leads 1-0, so this could go to a third and deciding set if the Titans take set 2, which would push back the start of our varsity matchup a little bit, but I don't think any of the athletes on the floor would complain too much getting to play more volleyball here in the sophomore matchup. Mention the fans already on hand. Your fans of the game are brought to you by Triple Time Rudy's. Whether it's a home or an away game, be sure to fill up at Triple Time Rudy's. They're out on Broadway here in Yankton. Time for your matchup breakdown between the Gazelles and the Titans. Starting with the hometown Gazelles, 9-14 overall record for Yankton, 4-3 at home, 5-11 on the road or in neutral site matches, 3-2 in their last 5 matches for Yankton. And all 5 of those matches came in the East-West tournament Friday and Saturday in Harrisburg. 0-2 on Friday against Rapid City Stevens. And I have Sturgis written here twice. Oh well. But 0-2 on Friday and then 3-0 on Saturday. Rapid City Central and Douglas wins over them, but I have Sturgis written down as a loss and a win. But one of them, I believe, was supposed to be Spearfish. So my apologies there. But 3-2 for the Gazelles over their last 5 matches. And looking at the schedule online, it was Spearfish that they fell to on Friday. So 0-2 on Friday, losses to Spearfish and Rapid City Stevens, and then wins over Sturgis Brown, Douglas, and Rapid City Central on Saturday. There you go for the Gazelles in their last 5 matches. Across the way for the T-Area Titans, 3-18 overall record, 1-5 at home, 2-12 on the road or in neutral site games. The Titans coming in, as we mentioned earlier on, 17th in the AA standings with only 2 matches remaining in the regular season. That includes this one. So the Titans will only have one more chance after today to improve their standing and potentially trying to wrap up a SODAC 16 spot. As it stands right now, the Gazelles, the 13th seed, would make the trip across the state to Rapid City Stevens, who were the 4th seed when I checked this morning. We'll see if that changed at all when we check our standings review here later on. We're going to take another break here on KYNT and KYN-TV. When we come back, we're going to look at some matchup history between these two teams, how the Gazelles and Titans have fared against each other since 2021. Back in a couple minutes here on KYNT, KYN-TV.
The Boathouse is for everyone. Axe throwing, mini bowling, shuffleboard, beanbag, golf, pool, and darts. Plus awesome food and drinks with lots of cold craft beers and other beverages. Some say the Boathouse is the most fun you can have on land. Trivia on Tuesday nights, music bingo on Wednesdays with live music on Friday night. This is downtown Yankton's fun gathering place for all ages. If you can't be on the boat or at a Bucks or Gazelles game, then it's the Boathouse.
Want to take the hassle out of servicing your heating or cooling system? Then sign up for the Kaiser Signature Membership Program. This is Chris Frick with Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Not only will you get peace of mind knowing your units are being serviced regularly, but being a Kaiser Signature member gives you priority service, a discount on parts and labor, and no overtime rates. Take comfort and let our qualified professional technicians keep you running.
Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton.
Inheritance, romance, and investment scams continue to plague South Dakotans with high dollar amount losses. They prey on vulnerable adults and swindle consumers out of their funds. Scammers befriend the victim, making it difficult for them to see the reality of what's happening. If you have a loved one susceptible to this type of scam, sit down and talk with them about these issues before it happens to them. If you or a loved one have been scammed in this manner, please reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
Looking for fuel or more? Stop by Triple Time Rudy's, your locally owned convenience store at 17th and Broadway. At Triple Time Rudy's, they're proud to support the community, offering fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers and backing local activities and events. Inside, you'll discover regional favorites like Dimmick Cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. Whether it's a quick snack, a tank of top-quality fuel, or a taste of local goodness, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling the community.
A couple days ago, a teacher came into the UPS store to print some worksheets for her classroom. As we were printing, she asked if we could help her design and print a custom banner for her school's upcoming event. Yes, we can. At the UPS store in Yankton, where for over 8 years we've been serving educators, businesses, and community members with all kinds of printing solutions. Stop by today and let us assist with your next project, and be sure to ask about our shipping services or current print specials.
Welcome back in here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Brayden Butler in here this evening in your broadcast booth, brought to you once again by the Fairfield by Marriott and Holiday Inn Express in Yankton. Looking at the matchup history between these two teams, this goes back to 2021. So that's when everything started getting reported on Abound online, which very convenient. Helps a lot with these kind of broadcasts. But Yankton is 3-1 against T area since 2021, and all three Yankton wins have been 3-0 sweeps last year and the year before, as well as back in 2021. The lone T area win in that time frame came in 2022, and that was a 3-2 5-set thriller between the Titans and the Gazelles. Both these teams wanting to win today. T area for the first time against Yankton since 2022. The Gazelles looking to make it 3 straight against T area. Looking at both these teams in their last matches, the Titans had a 3-0 loss to Mitchell on Friday, and it was a strong showing for the Colonels. 25-19, 25-17, and 25-10. The Titans, in the end, end up getting swept by the Mitchell Colonels in that one. As for the Gazelles, it was a 2-0 sweep of Rapid City Central, their last match of the East-West tournament. 25-18 and 25-10, the two sets ended. Gracie Gutzman and Tyann Bestie each had 7 kills, with Berkeley Olson recording 6 kills and 6 digs. Brenna Elwood and Elena Nelson big on the day as well. They combined for 31 assists. I believe it was 16 from Elwood, 15 from Nelson. But great performance from both setters. Yankton, as we mentioned, runs that 2-setter system, as we've mentioned all year long. But both of them, in only 2 sets, getting a combined 31 assists is very impressive. Yankton looks to continue their winning streak against the T-Area Titans tonight. The Titans looking to get back in the win column here for the first time in a little bit. They did win one, not their last game, but the game before, but trying to get back in today. Only 2 games left for the Titans, 3 games left for the Gazelles, and both of those stats include tonight's matchup. It's brass tacks time here in the regular season in 11AA. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the 11AA standings top to bottom and start projecting SODAC 16 matchups. That's coming up in a couple minutes here on KYNT, KYN-TV.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Stay healthy this season with a flu shot from Yankton Medical Clinic. They are hosting flu shot clinics every Tuesday afternoon, 3 to 4:30, now through November 11th, along with Saturday, November 8th from 9 a.m. to noon. Walk-ins are welcome or schedule your appointment online at yanktonmedicalclinic.com. Don't wait. Protect yourself and your loved ones today with a flu shot from Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
F&BO is the great big small bank. And for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. F&BO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
In Yankton, community means everything, and at Wilson Trailer, it's the heart of what they do. They're more than manufacturers, they're your neighbors. From sponsoring the Bucks and Gazelles to supporting the next generation of farmers and builders, they're proud to give back to the place they call home. For over a century, Wilson Trailer has stood strong, steady, and rooted in community. Because when Yankton thrives, we all move forward. Wilson Trailer in Yankton. Learn more at wilsontrailer.com.
Are you on track to retire? I'm Adam Walter, a certified financial planner with Vantage Financial, born and raised in Yankton, South Dakota. My team and I pride ourselves on building trust through clear, honest advice tailored to your unique goals. From retirement planning to smart tax strategies, we'll create a personalized plan to help you feel confident and secure about your financial future. Visit vfplanning.com or search Adam Walter Vantage Financial to schedule a 15-minute call today.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
We're passionate about getting yearly mammograms because 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. You can get a yearly mammogram to detect it early. Would it help if I requested nicely? Please, could you be so kind as to get a mammo? Or singing it. Get your mammogram starting at 40. Or with a British accent. Schedule your mammo with an Avera Breast Center at avera.org/breast or call 888-422-1410.
Welcome back in here on KYNT and KYN TV. Still wrapping up the final sub-varsity match in front of us. Before we get to varsity action, it was scheduled for a 6:30 p.m. first serve for the varsity. It is going to be probably closer to 6:45 from the looks of it right now. Both teams will have to have about 15 minutes to warm up and everything as well. So 2019, your score in this sophomore match. Yankton on top by 1 in the second period of play, or in the second set of play, excuse me. They did take set 1, did the Gazelles. Let's take a look at your standings review in Class AA. It's brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. That's Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. We're going to start by looking at the 4 teams on the outside looking in of the SODAC 16. The T-Area Titans sit 17th. Pierre Governors sit 18th. Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders are 19th, and the Douglas Patriots in 20th. Those are the 4 teams outside of the postseason as it stands, with just a couple games remaining for each of these teams. Here is how the SODAC would play out right now if it ended today. Number 1, Harrisburg would host number 16, Sturgis Brown. Number 2, O'Gorman would host number 14, Brookings. Number 3, Brandon Valley would host, number 2, O'Gorman would host number 15, Rapid City Central. Number 3, Brandon Valley would host number 14, Brookings. Number 4, Rapid City Stevens would host number 13, Yankton. Number 6, Watertown would host number 12, Huron. Number 7, Mitchell would host number 11, Sioux Falls Jefferson. Number 6, I've messed this up royally, and I apologize. 4-13 was the last one I had right. That's Rapid City Stevens hosting Yankton. It's the 5-12 matchup, Sioux Falls Lincoln hosting Huron. The 6-11 matchup would be Watertown hosting Sioux Falls Jefferson. The 7-10 matchup would be Mitchell hosting Spearfish. And the 8-9 matchup would be Aberdeen Central hosting Sioux Falls, Washington. We got there eventually. Sometimes it's about the journey, not the destination, ladies and gentlemen. But that is your standings review, brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. The big thing right now is Yankton, as they look to potentially move up. They are less than a point behind both 12th place Huron and just over a point behind 11th place Sioux Falls Jefferson. So Yankton does have room to move up in their final couple matches of the regular season. Yankton, 3 matches left, including today against T Area, on the road at Watertown on November 3rd, and they come back home for their regular season finale on November 4th against Brookings. That's who lies ahead for Yankton, looking to move up in the standings, trying to potentially avoid a trip across the state, but the goal right now is just to secure a spot in the SODAC 16, have a shot at going to the state tournament. That's your standings review, brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. 24-19 your score in the sophomore match. If Yankton takes this set, the match is over, and we'll have your results if that's the case. We'll have the results of this set when we come back here on KYNT and KYN-TV.
At Mead Lumber of Yankton, we're more than building materials. We're your partner in every project. From your first sketch to your final nail, we're here with expert advice, quality products, and hometown service you can count on. For over 100 years, we've been proud to build homes, businesses, and dreams with you right here in our community. Stop in and see what makes Mead Lumber the trusted name in building. Mead Lumber of Yankton, helping you build, helping you grow, from design to finish.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
For coverage you can count on, call Brendan Hansen or Brandon Tykrow in Yankton today.
The perfect place to get together with friends and family and watch the game and enjoy some of the best wings in town is Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. Checkers is open every day, and on Monday nights, the action gets even better. Cheer on Monday Night Football with $6 cheeseburgers and fries, plus play bingo and your chance to win great prizes. From mouth-watering wings to juicy burgers and stacked sandwiches, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is Yankton's favorite destination for food, friends, and game day fun. Your game days belong at Checkers. Have a large group or event that you'd like to offer clothing for? JJ Benji's can make you look good. Instead of you taking orders, collecting money, and then delivering the clothing, let JJ Benji's handle it all. JJ Benji's will create an online store with the merchandise you want to offer. People order, pay, and then JJ Benji's will ship it. You just provide a link or QR code to the online store, and that's it. Contact JJ Benji's in Yankton for more information.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT.
Call 605-653-4860 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs.
I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
Mount Marty is committed to excellence in nursing.
We really go the extra mile to care for our students as a whole person. My name is Crystal Diedrichson. I am an associate professor of nursing at Mount Marty. As a Catholic Benedictine university, we can incorporate God and prayer in our regular classwork and interactions with students. And in addition to that, we care about the students in other aspects of their lives.
Start your journey at mountmarty.edu.
Welcome back here on KYNC and KYN-TV. They've put 15 minutes on the clock here for warm-ups at the Summit Activity Center, but that clock has not started. So I'm just going to guess about a 6:40 first serve here from the Summit Activity Center, but we still got plenty to talk about here on KYNC and KYN-TV. Starting with your Stats in Focus, brought to you by Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. Yankton scoring 18.8 points per set this season while allowing 21.8, but that is improved from the last time we talked about the Gazelles here on KYNT and KYN-TV. They were scoring just over 17 points per set when they met Pierre 2 weeks ago now. 12 days ago, I believe, exactly. And we're allowing almost 22.5. So both those numbers in better looking places for the Gazelles here heading into this matchup with T-Area. The Titans, on the other hand, scoring 17.2 points per set, allowing 24.2 points per set. Scoring differentials for both these teams. Yankton has a -3 points per set scoring differential. As for the Titans, a -7.1 points per set in their scoring differential. We talked about it coming in, but Yankton has had the better of the Titans since 2021. 3-1 are the Gazelles against the Titans. And all three of those wins were sweeps. Last year, the year before, and in 2021. The Titans win back in 2022 was a 5-set match, 3-2. T-Area took that one. Should be another good matchup tonight. Should be a lot of fun. It always is when we're inside the Summit Activity Center. This is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball, KYNT and KYN-TV. We're going to look at some keys to the game for the Gazelles when we come back in 3 minutes here on the broadcast.
Olson Pest Technicians is a family-owned business since 1966, and with over 50 years of pest management, they understand your issues, and their well-trained team will help you solve your pest problems. Issues with cockroaches, ants, bedbugs, bats, termites, spiders, rats, mice, or other creepy crawling pests? Olson Pest Technicians can treat and cure them. Right now, they can provide grain fumigation on the farm and do one-shots for homes to keep pests out for the winter. Call Olson Pest today, 800-KIL-BUGS.
If you've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury, check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab. We offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation. Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet. From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back.
Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Now located on Summit Street across from the high school.
Do you struggle with dry contacts? At Vision Care Associates, we have a great option. Infused contact lenses by Bosch & Lomb. Infused lenses are designed to ensure that your eyes stay hydrated and irritation-free, even after a full day of wear. Our doctors specialize in fitting these lenses for maximum comfort and optimal vision. Schedule your consultation and experience the all-day comfort and crisp, clear vision you deserve.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Sherco, the industry leader in tarping, has done it again with the release of the all-new Sherlock E-Series electric tarp. The E-Series features fully assembled front and rear arm, a pre-wired sealed control box, and Sherco's exclusive SmartWire sealed harness for quick and easy installation. Operate the E-Series with the SureLink EZR remote or by your smartphone using the SureLink app. Add more time to your day with the Sherlock E-Series. To learn more, contact your authorized Sherco distributor or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
When you make the right decision, it feels good. Like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision too. That's why State Farm agent Rhonda Westland is right here in Yankton to help you select the right protection at the right price. Rhonda will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Rhonda Westland, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Have aches and pains taken you out of your game? Sports injuries can happen quickly, posing threats to your health and ability to participate in your regular athletic activities. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson from First Chiropractic Centers. Chiropractic care can provide pain relief from sore and aching muscles and lead to faster recovery after workout by easing the inflammation you experience, like stiffness, pain, or restricted movement. Visit with us about managing your sports injuries. First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. I said we're going to go over keys to the game when we got back, and I will do that, but I did forget the sophomore match ended in a 2-0 sweep for the Gazelles. They were able to take that set basically as soon as we went back to break. It was a service ace for the Gazelles that had them win that final set. So a 2-0 sweep for the sophomores, a 2-0 sweep for Yankton in the JV match as well. Do not have results from the freshman matches, or the freshman action that was happening over in the auxiliary gym. But if I do get that, I will let you know. Before we get into your keys to the game, I want to look at the coaching matchup as well in this one. Head coach Taylor Stacy of the Yankton Gazelles. In year 3 for her, and it's been looking like an improvement year by year for Coach Stacy. She's got a young team this year, as she did last year as well. So she continues to improve there. Her assistant coaches, Tiffany Bestie, Amanda Blaha, and Nathan Ingalls. As for the T-Area Titans, Kari Hansen is the head coach. She's assisted by Polly Gill, Carson Quigley, Hunter Mees, and Abigail Martz. Now, your keys to victory today for the Yankton Gazelles, brought to you by Vision Real Estate. Visit igotvision.com. Key number one is going to be starting hot. This is something that head coach Taylor Stacy preaches in our post-game interviews quite often. She wants the team to come out of the gates firing on all cylinders and really putting together an impressive performance out of the gate. Another thing that kind of goes hand in hand with a hot start. Just because you start hot doesn't mean you can just take your foot off the gas in the middle of the set. So avoiding those mid-set lulls for the Gazelles is going to be crucial as well. There's been times where we've seen games, and it's gone both ways, where it's close in the middle part of the set. Yankees able to turn it on and push down the stretch, or they kind of fall into that lull, and the other team can pull away late in the set. Steady serves is also going to be a key factor here. Service aces get the Gazelles a lot of points, but service errors, obviously, that's no way. The last thing anybody wants. It doesn't even start the point. I think coaches at times, attacking errors, they can justify those in certain ways, but service errors are one where you don't even give anybody a chance. You have to cut down on those. Stay steady on the serves today for Yankton. That is your keys to the game, brought to you by Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. When we come back in 3 minutes, we'll have your key players of the game. That's players plural, and you'll see why in a couple minutes. Back in 3 minutes with Yankton Gazelles Volleyball and the High V pregame show here on KYNT and KYN TV.
Here's a special update from Larry's Heating and Cooling.
Update your current heating and cooling system with a Lennox or Carrier high-efficiency furnace and a heat pump by December 31st, and you'll qualify for up to a $2,600 federal tax credit. Combine this tax credit with other available manufacturer or utility rebates for additional savings. Call Larry's and get a no-obligation quote and take advantage of this expiring federal tax credit along with rebates and extended financing. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermilion.
I am John Marquardt, and I'm running for District 18 State Representative. I'm currently chair of the Yankton County Commission. I was born and raised in rural South Dakota and have an ag business background. I am a conservative that fights to keep taxes low, supports law enforcement, and I'll look out for the best interests of District 18.
Vote for John Marquardt for District 18 State Representative in the Republican primary, paid for by friends of John Marquardt.
It's game time. Under the lights, in the stands, or out on the field, Prime Energy powers Yankton Pride. Every can packs bold flavor and clean energy. No sugar crash, no nonsense. With electrolytes for hydration, B vitamins for focus, and performance you can feel. Prime helps you push harder, go longer, and stay sharp. Refresh, refuel, and rise with Prime Energy. Great taste, smart fuel, next level energy, and proud to power our Bucks and Gazelles.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, they believe patients should understand their treatment, not just receive it. That's why they show you x-rays and photos, explain the why, and keep you informed every step of the way. They treat patients of all ages and especially love caring for kids. Most pediatric treatments are done right in the office, trying to limit trips out of town. So come see Elwood Family Dental Care today, located at 19th and Broadway, where they take care of the entire family.
Attention everyone. Health insurance open enrollment on the marketplace is happening now, November 1st to December 15th. This is your chance to review your plan, explore new options, and make sure you and your family have the coverage you need for the year ahead. Call me, Jen Great, with Missouri River Associates today. I can help you navigate the marketplace and find the plan that fits your needs. 665-6885. Don't wait. Open enrollment ends December 15th.
Buying or selling a home is a big decision. Work with someone who knows the ins and outs. I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate, and with 20 years of experience, I will focus on the details while providing marketing knowledge, advice on staging, and negotiating to get your home sold. From start to finish, I'll guide you through the process, making sure nothing is overlooked. Call me, Deb Speck, Vision Real Estate, 605-664-5555.
Welcome back in on KYNT and KYN-TV. It's time for your key player of the game, and today it's players plural, brought to you by Missouri River Associates. It's the two setters. It's a two-setter system that Yankton uses. They rotate in Elena Nelson and Brenna Elwood. Both players have been very successful. Both players have led the team in assists at different times this season. They're also at two different ends of their Gazelle careers. Nelson, an upperclassman, a junior, one of the few upperclassmen on this varsity roster, so a leader in that regard. And then you have Brenna Elwood, who's a freshman, getting her first taste of varsity action this year, and she's done very, very well when she's been called upon. Both players are going to play a big role tonight in this one, especially if Yankton wants to come out on top over the T-Area Titans. Your officials of the game today are brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the court, and your officials today for the varsity matchup are scheduled to be Carla Lynn and Belinda Miller. They're going through the player introductions on the video board right now of announcing the varsity roster. So here are your varsity rosters for both these teams. We might see a lot of these players rotate in, starting with the T-Area Titans. Wearing the number 1 will be Kennedy Chesley. Number 2, Ellie Clayberg. Number 3, Maya Thorstensen. Number 4, Addison Breck. Number 6, Anaya Connors. Number 7, Remington Beckard. Number 8, Avery Franzen. Number 9, Brooklyn Berg. Number 10, Lauren Thompson. Number 11, Abby Boom. Number 12, Ava Anderson. Number 13, Chloe Christensen. Number 15, Hava Larson. And number 18, Jaden Legard. As for the Gazelles, number 1, Maddie Smith. Number 2, Hallie Wortman. Number 4, Jordan Kudera. Number 5, Elena Nelson. Number 6, Gracie Gutzman. Number 7, Rory Lammers. Number 8, Tyan Bestie. Number 9, Ellie Drotzman. Number 10, Madison Kukaisen. Number 11, Marissa Berkland. Number 12, Nora Schramm. Number 13, Jocelyn Behrens. Number 14, Olivia Puck. Number 15, Berkeley Olson. Number 16, Brenna Elwood. And number 19, Brooklyn King make up the varsity roster today. We will have those starters for you as well when they are announced here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Still a couple minutes away from the national anthem and the announcement of those starting lineups. We just want to say your action today when we get into the game itself is brought to you by the UPS Store, First Dakota National Bank, Vision Care Associates, MTNRC Smith Insurance, Yankton Medical Clinic, FNBO, Farmers Union Insurance, and First Chiropractic Centers in Yankton. Your scoreboard throughout the night will be brought to you by SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, the go-to place for specialized wellness and therapy. Right around 2 minutes before they handle the national anthem here, so it might be a little more of an extended break, but we are going to go to break here on KYNT and KYN-TV. We'll come back after the national anthem with your starting lineups here from the Summit Activities Center. This has been your Hy-Vee pregame show, KYNT, KYN-TV. We're coming back in a couple minutes.
If it's time to review the look of the signage of your business, let Mayer Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including exterior and interior signage, fleet wraps, digital signs, and much more. They also do logo creation and vehicle wraps. Their technicians arrive on site fully equipped to get the installation done with quality workmanship. With the latest tools and technology, Mayer Signs provides high-quality installation service for any sign. Contact Mayer Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton.
New inventory to the Moody Motor Lot this week include a 2024 Crew Cab Lariat Diesel with the 8-foot box, a really sharp 2020 F-150 Crew Cab with the Sport Appearance Package, and a 2023 F-150 Crew Cab XLT with the 6.5-foot box. On the SUV side is a 2015 Cadillac Escalade and a 2023 High Country Suburban. Stop in and check out our newly expanded inventory right here at Moody Motors in Nyborough.
Boston Shoes to Boots is your locally owned family shoe store located in downtown Yankton on Cedar Street. We offer the service and quality product to fit the whole family. Whether you're in the market for athletics, dress, casual, or work, come shop with us 6 days a week or shop online all the time at bostonshoestoboots.com. Try out our foot scanner and get fitted for insoles. Happy feet keep you healthy and on the move. Boston Shoes to Boots is proud to support Yankton High School athletics.
Looking for your next unforgettable vacation? Enter Yankton Thrive's Great Yankton Adventure Giveaway. You could win a free vacation packed with overnight stays, local dining, and even a guided fishing experience on the beautiful Missouri River, a total value of over $3,000.
It's easy to enter and totally free. Head to our website, visit yanktonsd.com, and follow the giveaway link. Don't miss your chance to experience the best of Yankton. Explore more, adventure often, visit Yankton.
Car troubles never happen at a convenient time. Whether you find yourself with a flat tire, dead battery, breakdown, or in an accident, call Gary's Towing. They've been helping drivers in the Yankton area for over 50 years with light, medium, and heavy towing. Family-owned and operated Gary's Towing is the name you can count on, day or night. Call Gary, Mike, or Mason at 605-665-4351. Gary's Towing, where experience means reliability.
I'm Jason Orr, the new owner of FloorTech. If you're not familiar with FloorTech, we specialize in water, fire, and smoke damage mitigation and restoration. Also carpet and duct cleaning. If you do know FloorTech, you know we've proudly served the Southeast South Dakota and Northeast Nebraska regions for over 30 years, with locations in Yankton, Mitchell, and Pierce. Our experienced team will continue to tackle any water-related disaster or cleaning need, because when your home or floor is wet, call FloorTech.
Find them on Facebook or on the web at FloorTech Restoration.
Big things are happening at Parker of Yankton. With 2 new production lines coming soon, we're growing and hiring. We're looking for a product and a mechanical engineer, material handlers, line operation techs, and assemblers for both first and second shift. We offer paid vacation, medical, dental, vision, and life insurance, quarterly profit sharing, 401k match, and a fully paid retirement income account. If you want to work with a team that's building the future right here in Yankton, now's the time. Competitive pay, benefits, and room to grow. Apply today at parker.com/careers.
Parker, engineering your success.
Facing another winter with your vehicles outside because your garage is full? Well, here's an idea. Get a garage from Quality Storage Buildings. A Quality Storage garage is perfect to store riding mower, kids' bikes, anything that takes up space in your main garage. Go online to QualityStorageBuildings.com to see the variety of garages available or design your own with their 3D builder. Quality Storage Buildings with lots in Yankton, Wagner, Freeman, Sioux Center, O'Neill, or Norfolk. Right now, garages are 10% off the base price.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit CoreTrustBank.com today.
Member FDIC.
Feeling like your energy's taken a time out? Do you suffer from poor sleep, joint pain, irritability, hot flashes, or brain fog? It's time for your comeback. At Glow Aesthetics Med Spa, our Bio-T hormone replacement therapy can help restore energy, balance, and vitality so you can feel your best anywhere life takes you. It starts with a simple consultation and lab work. Then we customize your treatment to fit you. Don't sit on the sideline of life. Feel your best. Book your consultation today at theglowsd.com. That's theglowsd.com.
Welcome back here on KYNC and KYN-TV. Time for your starting lineups, brought to you by First Chiropractic Centers, making life better one adjustment at a time. We'll start with the T-Area Titans. Starting for the Titans today, the junior outside hitter, 5 6 inches tall, for number 3, Maya Thorstensen. The junior middle hitter stands 5'11", number 7, Remington Bakar. The junior setter, number 5'7", wearing the number 8, Avery Franzine. The junior defensive specialist, 5'6", for number 9, Brooklyn Berg. And the sophomore outside hitter, 5'10", for number 13, Chloe Christensen. The libero today for the T-Area Titans is the junior, stands 5'6", number 11, Abby Boom. As for the Yankton Gazelles, their starting lineup today, number 8, the outside hitter, freshman Tyann Bestie. The sophomore middle hitter, number 9, Ellie Drotzman. The sophomore right side, number 10, Madison Kukaisen. The freshman middle hitter, number 12, Nora Schramm. The junior outside hitter, number 15, Berkeley Olson. And the freshman setter, number 16, Brenna Elwood. Libero today for the Gazelles, number 4, the freshman, Jordan Kudera. Gazelles back in their special pink jerseys tonight. It is October, of course. Libero will be in a white jersey for the Gazelles. Navy jerseys with gray sleeves for the Titans. Their libero in a white jersey as well. So if you see white on the floor, that's the libero for both these squads. Gazelles are on the right as you see it on KYN-TV. The Titans will be on the left. Ball gets tossed in here. Brenna Elwood will serve. Elwood, her serve up and over. Dug out by the Titans. T already going out of system, just sent over. Dug out by Bestie. Elwood, front set, middle of the net. Schramm, whistle blows on that one. And looks like they're going to get a infraction against Yankton. Maybe net interference there was the call. That's going to lead to a point for T area out of the gate. Titans go up 1-0 here in set number 1. First serve up and over for the Titans, dug out by Berkeley Olson. Elwood, back set, looking back Olson's way, beats the blockers and gets the kill. First kill of the match for Berkeley Olson on the assist from Brenna Elwood. 1-1 your score now, and Berkeley Olson gets to go back and serve here for Yankton. Olson's serve gets up and over. Dug out by the Titans. That's Boom with it. Now set, cross court, far side. Too much on that one. Attack error goes against T area. Makes it 2-1 Yankton. They take their first lead of the opening set here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Olson back to serve again, serving from the left side, near side as you see it on KYN-TV. Serve goes up and over, dug out by the Titans. Out of system goes T area, pushed over, saved by Nora Schramm. Front set going near side. Elwood looking for Tyann Bestie, and the freshman link up for that one. First kill for Bestie, second assist for Elwood. Yankton leads 3-1. Back to serve goes Berkeley Olson again. Her third straight serve. Dug out by Boom. Front set goes middle of the net, tipped over. Whistle blows, and it looks like there might have been a net interference against Yankton there. Point goes to T area. So both Titans points are off of miscues by Yankton. I believe both officially have been interference at the net, or maybe someone crossing over underneath the net, a toe out, something like that. Serve up and over for the Titans, dug out by Kudera. Bump set, Elwood, near side, looking Tyann Bestie, dug out by Boom. Titans now back on the attack. Going cross court, blocked by Schramm at the net. Saved and pushed over by T. Back set, going far side to Gukaisen. The left-hand swing is going to drop for the kill. Took a bit of a detour to get there, but a kill for Madison Gukaisen. Another assist for Brenna Elwood, her third already. Substitutions here as Schramm checks out and Hallie Wortman checks in. She goes back to serve. Wortman's serve up and over, dug out by the Titans. That's Connors. Titans trying to return it over, do get it over. Wortman with the dig, front set, Elwood looks near side, Tyann Bestie. Connors got the dig on it, but nobody was there to pick up the pieces after. Makes it 5-2 Gazelles here on KYNT and KYN-TV. That was Bestie with another kill, Elwood with another assist. Wortman goes back to serve. Tips the top of the net, but gets over, dug out by the Titans. Back set, going near side, too much on it. Another error for T. Leads to another point for Yankton. They lead 6-2 here early in set number 1. Actually, no. They're going to take that point off the board. One of the side judges argued that it was tipped by a Gazelle at the net, and that's going to lead to a point for T. So instead of 6-2, it's 5-3. Titans within 2. They get the serve back as well. Serve goes up and over, dug out by Bestie. Front set, Elwood, back to Bestie. That one's down for a kill. Back to 6 points for Yankton. Another kill for Tyann Bestie. She's got 3 already. 5th assist for Brenna Elwood. Elwood and Gukaisen check out. Elena Nelson and Gracie Gutzman check in. Gutzman, the lone senior on the roster right now. Serve up and over, popped up by Connors. Front set, far side, too much on that one, out of play. An attack error for T leads to a point for the Gazelles. 7-3, Yankton leads. Nelson goes back to serve again. Nelson serves right to left as you see it and hear it. Dug out by Boom. Here's a front set, middle of the net. T on the attack, tipped at the net, saved by Nelson. Yankton's got to go out of system. Kudera with the set and ends up going into the net there for Ellie Drotzman, who checked in recently. Actually, check that. Drotzman got the start today. But 7-4 your score. Titans down 3. T area gets the serve back as well. Serve is dug out by Bestie. Nelson, front set, middle of the net, trying to beat the blocker there was Drotzman, but saved away. Kudera goes bump set, out of system, looking for Gutzman. Saved by Boom. Front set, far side for T area on the attack. Saved by Kudera, and actually bounces back to T's side, so the Titans get another attack. That one blocked to the net and sent back home. Gracie Gutzman on the block. Her first of the night, point for the Gazelles. 8-4 your new score. Yankton leads here in set number 1. First to 25 takes the opening set. Win by 2 for those who, on the off chance, it's your first volleyball match tuning into. Set, middle of the net. Gets past the initial blocker, but saved by Kudera. Front set, Nelson goes near side, looking for Olsen, and that one was dug out, but goes back under the net, so a kill for Berkeley Olsen, and an assist for Elena Nelson. Yankton leads 9-4 here in set 1. Serve goes into the net for Tyann Bestie, and the service error leads to a point for T. 9-5. 4-point differential right now here early in the set. Serve goes into the net. Yankton's the first team to double digits here in set number 1. They lead 10-5. A couple whistles blow for substitutions. Ellie Drotzman checks out. Nora Schramm checks in. As for the Titans, Kennedy Chesley, who checked in, she's checking back out. Brooklyn Berg in her place. Serve up and over from Kudera, dug out by Berg. Front set, far side to Connors, dug out by Kudera. Front set, middle of the net, Nelson looking for Schramm, saved away. Floating ball at the net. They're going to say the net was tipped. Point goes to Yankton. I have the score at 11-5. Scoreboard in here has 11-6. So I'm sorry if I missed a point for the Titans there. Oh, there it goes. Take it back off. It is 11-5. Should trust my instincts here on KYNT and KYNTV. 11-5, Yankton up 6 on T here in set number 1. Kudera's serve, up and over. Popped up by Boom. Bump set, goes to Connors, saved by Kudera. Nelson with a back set. She's looking for Gutzman at the far antenna, saved away. Yankton goes out of system. Kudera bump set to Olsen, trying to find a spot in the back line, saved by Boom. Connors now on the attack. Too much on that one. Connors arguing it got tipped, but nobody agreeing from the officials' point of view. So an attack error is what gets called. 12-5, Yankton up 7. Jordan Kudera, the freshman libero today, back to serve again. Her serve gets up and over, dug out by Berg. Front set, middle of the net, T on the attack. Low floater saved by Kudera. Great defensive effort there by Jordan Kudera. Cross court set, going to Anaya Connors, saved away by Bestie. Front set, Nelson goes to to Schramm. That one goes into the net. But I want to see if we can see that save from Kudera again here on your Vision Care Associates replay. And the ball getting played up and over. It was the initial attack from T. Little soft shot there. Diving effort from Jordan Kudera kept that point alive. It ends up in a point anyway for the Titans. They trail 12-6. Back set. Nelson looking for Gutzman. Gets it over. Gets it down for the kill. Make it 13-6. Yankton back up 7 as Gracie Gutzman back on the score sheet again. Elena Nelson with her second assist. Gutzman will check out. So will Nelson. Gukaisen and Elwood checking in. That's kind of the rotation they do with Nelson and Gutzman on one hand, and then Elwood and Gukaisen checking in on the other hand. Serve from Elwood, dug out by T. Just trying to get it over here. Sent over. Popped up. Elwood, back set. Gukaisen, far side, down for the kill. No. Infraction goes against Yankton, so not a point for Madison Gukaisen and the Gazelles. Ellie Clayberg checking in, the senior. 4T area. She replaces Maya Thorstensen. 13-7 your score. Yankton up 6 here in set 1. Serve goes up and over. Dug out by Bestie and just sent over by Gukaisen in the middle of the net. T area attacking on the far side. Beats the initial block of Gukaisen. Gukaisen somehow keeps that one alive for a moment, but it's still going to fall for a T point. Anaya Connors, I believe, is going to get credit for that one. Connors, the 5'9" senior outside hitter. Serve, dug out by Bestie, popped up for Elwood and sent home by Berkeley Olsen. 14-8 your new score. Olsen on the kill, her third already of the match. The 6th assist in the first set for Brenna Elwood as well. She has been setting them up. They've been knocking them down. Olsen goes back to serve. 14-8, once again, your score. Gazelles up 6. Serve up, over, and too far for Berkeley Olsen. Make it 14-9. 5-point advantage for Yankton. Scoreline's been 5 to 7 point lead for Yankton, it feels, for the last few points right now, but T-Area trying to join the Gazelles in double figures in set 1. Connors on the serve. It's bump set. Elwood. Olsen can't get it over the net. And that is now 10 points on the board for T-Area. 14-10 your score here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Serve into the net for Connors. A service error makes it back to a 5-point advantage for Yankton. 15-10 your score. Substitutions here. Kudera checks out. Wortman checks in. Schramm checks out. Drotzman checks in. That's Ellie Drotzman and Haley Wortman on the floor now. Wortman with her serve up and over. That one goes off the shoulder of Connors. T-Area able to still keep it in play. Dug out by Wortman. Front set, Elwood. Middle of the net, Drotzman was trying to find the back corner. T's able to save it. Just sent over by Boom. Dug out by Olsen. Back to Yankton's side. To T's side. But the kill attempt there for Chesley goes out of play. 16-10. Yankton up by 6 now after the attack error. Wortman goes back to serve. No one clears the net. Connors with the dig. Bump set for the Titans going far side. Chesley again. And that one just hits the back line. Pinpoint accuracy on that one for Kennedy Chesley. The assist on that one belongs to Franzen. Kudera checks back in. Schramm checking out. That one just tipped the top of the net. Dug out by Kudera. Back to T's side. Another dig from Kudera on the kill. Back set. Elwood looking for Gukaisen. Popped up by the Titans. That was Kleberg who popped it up. Set goes to Chesley. Blocked to the net. T still trying to go. No, wasn't blocked at the net. Hit the top of the net. So that's going to be 4 hits against T. And that leads to 17 points on the board for Yankton. 17-11. Gazelles up on the Titans here in set number 1. Timeout going to be taken on the floor. It's brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. We'll take it with them. We're back in 1 minute here on KYNT, KYN-TV.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
FM 102.1 and AM 1450. KYNT, Yankton.
17-11 your score as we come back live here on KYNT and KYN-TV. The Gazelles up 6. Back to serve goes Elena Nelson, who just checked back in. Her serve dug out by Boom. Bump set. Goes cross court for T. Chesley just puts it over. Dug out by Olsen. Out of system go the Gazelles. Set actually goes to Elena Nelson. Can't get a kill there for the setter. Set now goes to Connors. Too much on it. An attack error for T area makes it 18-11. Yankton lead. They're up 7 now on the Titans. Nelson goes back to serve again. It's Nelson, Olsen, Kudera, Gutzman, Drotzman, and Bestie on the floor for the Gazelles. Serve up and over. Dug out by Boom. Bump set goes cross court to Chesley again. She pushes it over. Dug out by Yankton. Nelson set middle of the net. Gutzman's kill is blocked. Back to her though. Another attempt. This one causes a whistle. And infraction goes against T. So a point for Yankton. Didn't see what the call was down there. My apologies. But 19-11 your new score. Yankton up 8. Here in set number 1. Elena Nelson goes back to serve again. Nelson on the serve, up and over. Dug out by Boom. Scramble for the Titans. It's going to be an ace for Elena Nelson. First ace of the match. Let's look at it again here on your Vision Care Associates replay. Nelson gets the serve up and over, and it was just dug out by Boom, but Aaron off the dig and goes out of play. Nelson trying to do it again as we come back to live action, and she will do it again. Back-to-back aces for Elena Nelson. Make it 21-11, Yankton up 10. Nelson back to serve again. Can she make it a hat trick? She will make it a hat trick. Elena Nelson, her third straight ace here on KYNC and KYN-TV. We're looking at it again here on your Vision Care Associates replay. The last two got deeper into the back line. This one took a little off of it, and like a good changeup, she drops it right into no man's land. Great work there for Nelson. Looks like she won't make it 4 straight here as T's able to return fire. Blocked to the net, but falls on Yankton's side. That is a point for the Titans. They're first in a bit here. 21-12, Yankton up 9 now. Scoreboard here says 22-12. I might have missed a point. Last time I trusted my gut and they fixed it, but this time they're not fixing it, so my gut's off. 22-12 your score. Bump set, goes to Tyann Bestie, blocked in the net but falls on T's side. That is a kill for Tyann Bestie. 23-12 your score. Bestie with her 4th kill already here in set number 1. Assist there belongs to Elena Nelson, her 3rd. Bestie goes back to serve here. 23-12 your score. Dug out by Boom. Bump set, goes cross court. Blocked at the net. Saved by T. Connors with the kill attempt. Dug out by Bestie, drifting towards the net, sent back. Bestie's able to get it again. Yankton sends it over. No. Was now blocked at the head net. Too many hits against the Yankton Gazelles. Cuts their lead to 10. 23-13. Yankton leads T area here in set number 1. Gazelles only 2 points away from taking this opening set. Serve up and over, dug out by Kudera. Cross-court set, Nelson, near side, Berkeley Olsen with the kill. Her 4th of the opening set, 4th assist for Nelson, and now 24-13, we have set point here inside the Summit. Kudera back to serve. We await the potential final point of the opening set. Kudera serve is dug out, set, middle of the net. Popped up Kudera. We'll have to wait a little longer for the final point. Gazelles drop the point there to T area. 24-14 your new score. Serve goes up and over for Boom. Dug out by Kudera. Front set, Nelson looking near side. Berkeley Olsen beats the initial block. Saved by Connors. T area trying to get it over the net. They do get it over. Dug out by Gutzman. Nelson, front set, middle of the net. Norris Schramm. That one's down for the kill, and that will do it here in set number 1. Yankton wins 25-14. Let's take a look at that final kill again here on your Vision Care Associates replay. The final point of the set, Nelson, front set, and Schramm puts it away for the kill. Her first kill of the night for Nora Schramm, the 5th assist for Elena Nelson. When we come back in 1 minute, we'll break down this opening set here on KYNC and KYN-TV. The Gazelles take set 1 here at the Summit. Back in 1 minute for more Gazelles volleyball.
At Vision Care Associates, we're always improving our technology for the health of your eyes. With OptiMap dilation-free exams, you get a comprehensive view of your retina without the need for dilation eye drops. It's quick, easy, and best of all, it keeps your day interruption-free. OptiMap captures a detailed image of your eye, helping to detect any problems. No blurriness, no discomfort, just clear, precise results. Book your OptiMap exam now.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Save time when you shop online with Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Pickup is always free. And if you have a Perks Plus membership, you get free delivery and free express pickup. Shop online with Hy-Vee and you can create and save grocery lists, shop the sales, and get fuel savers. Talk about convenient. Order groceries online today. Check out Hy-Vee.com or download the Hy-Vee app.
We're back for your intermission break, brought to you by Avera. Yankton takes set 1, 25-14 over the T-Area Titans here on KYNC and KYN-TV. Your opening set stat recap brought to you by Mayor Signs. Cheyenne Bestie and Berkeley Olson each had 4 kills in that opening set. 1 kill each for Nora Schramm, Madison Gukaisen, and Gracie Gutzman. Brenna Elwood, 6 assists. Elena Nelson, 5 assists. So both of them evenly distributed there as well. 1 block in that first set belonged to Gracie Gutzman, and 3 service aces for Elena Nelson, all in a row. She had that hat trick back in the first set. We can actually look at that third and final ace here on your Vision Care Associates replay. This came early on. Check that. That was the final kill of the set there for Nora Schramm. But now we can look at that third ace in a row. Third time's the charm. Looking at that third ace in a row here, brought to you by Vision Care Associates. It was Elena Nelson back to serve, and she took a little bit of the speed off of this one, dropped it just in front of the T area Titans for the third straight ace, her hat trick of aces in that opening set. 0-0, we re-rack them to start set number 2. Yankton leads 1-0 here on KYNT and KYN-TV. If you're joining us late, the Gazelles are in their pink jerseys again for October with some white numbers and trim. White jersey with red numbers and letters for the Gazelles libero, Jordan Kudera today. Navy jerseys with yellow trim, gray trim as well, with white numbers. For the Titans, it's a white jersey with navy trim for their libero, Abby Boone. Here we go for set number 2. Yankton took the opening set. Looks like Ellie Kleberg will go back to serve to open things up for the Titans. Popped up by Kudera. Out of system go the Gazelles. Bump set, Bestie just sent over by Gukaisen, dug out by the Titans. Front set, cross court, looking for Connors, dug out by Bestie. Drifts towards the net, blocked back, and sent home for a point. That is the setter, Avery Franzen, who gets the point there. And Yankton will trail T area out of the gate here. The Titans get the first point of set number 2. Serve goes up and over, dug out by Olsen. Front set, near side, Elwood looks for Schramm, saved away. Franzen with the set, middle of the net, kill attempt, too much on it and out of play. That was Bouchard with the kill attempt. Did not tip off of a Gazelle at the net, so Berkeley Olsen's going to go back to serve here. (1-1) your score here in set 2. Olsen serve up and over, dug out by Boom. Front set, middle of the net, kill attempt and kill confirmed for the Titans. On that one was Bouchard, assisted by Franzen on the play. 2-1. T area takes the early lead here. T had an early lead in set number 1 as well, but if you recall, Yankton was able to pull away and end up being pretty dominant with an 11-point victory in the opening set. Connor's serve goes into the net. Visibly frustrated with herself on that one for Anaya Connors, but 2-2 your new score. Substitutions coming in here. Wortman checks in, as does Drotzman. They join Bestie, Elwood, Olsen, and Gukaisen on the floor. Serve up and over for Wortman, saved away. Set goes middle of the net, and that one goes out of play. Did not go off of a blocker, so an attack error leads to a Yankton point. 3-2 Gazelles on top here in set number 2. They took set 1, 25-14. Wortman, another serve for her. Tips the top of the net. Boom's able to get down to it and dig it out. Back set, looking for the kill and gets another one there for Bouchard. Assist on that play belonged to Ellie Kleberg. And we're tied back up at 3 each. Kudera checks back into the game. 3-3 your score. Serve goes up and over. Dug out by Olsen. Near the net. Elwood tried to keep it on Yankton's side, but it's going to end up in a T point. Titans regain the lead here in set number 3. Serve goes up and over. Dug out by Kudera. Bump set. Elwood looks to Olsen. Blocked at the net and saved. Titans back on the attack. Middle of the net. Kill down for Chloe Christensen. And Christensen gives the Titans a 2-point lead here in set number 2. 5-3 your score. Titans to serve. Dug out by Olsen. Elwood with the front set going near side. Tyann Bestie beats the initial block. Doesn't get down for a kill. Pushed over, dug out Kudera. Elwood goes back set. Gukaisen this time. Blocked to the net, but out of play. Point for Yankton and a kill for Madison Gukaisen. second by my count of the night for Gukaisen, 7th assist for Brenna Elwood, 5-4 your score. Go Big Red chance out from the Yankton student section. Serve up, over, and too far out of play for Elena Nelson. Service error makes it a 6-4 advantage for T area. Heard plenty of Go Big Red chants this past weekend. I got a chance to go down to Lincoln for their matchup with Northwestern at Memorial Stadium. Big win there for the Huskers. Back set for Nelson, looking to tie in. Bestie just tips it over, saved by the Titans. Set goes to Chesley and hits in the back line. Found the sweet spot of the defense there for Kennedy Chesley. Another kill for her. Makes it 7-4 T area lead here in set number 2. Back to serve here for the Titans. Serve goes into the net there from Berg. And that will be a point for Yankton. 7-5 your score now here in set number 2. Gazelles do lead 7-5, do lead the match 1-0, but Titans leading the second set 7-5. Bestie to serve, trying to change that, dug out by Connors. Front set goes far side for the Titans. Kill attempt saved by Kudera. Nelson front set, near side. Berkeley Olsen can't put it away at first, does get down though, so it is a kill for Berkeley Olsen. 7-6 your new score. Olsen, her 5th kill of the match. An assist belonging to Elena Nelson there, her 6th. Serve for Bestie goes up and over, dug out by Chesley. Front set going middle of the net here. Saved in the back line by Bestie. Great diving effort. Still going to be a point for the Titans. They lead 8-6 now. Brooklyn Berg comes in. Serve up and over from Berg, dug out by Kudera. Back set, Nelson, a little too far, able to get it around the antenna though and gets a point. That was, I don't even know how to describe that really. Usually that is a death sentence when it goes that far out away. It was behind the far side official here off of the set from Elena Nelson, but able to still find a way to bend it around the corner and get a point, Ellie Drotzman. 8-7 your score now. Serve up and over here. Titans trying to get back on the attack. Pushed over, dug out by Schramm. Nelson, front set, looking back to Schramm. Taps it over, saved, falls back to Schramm. Saved again by T. Front set, far side. Connors beats the block, gets the kill. It's another kill for Anaya Connors. Another assist for Avery Franzen. 9-7 your score now. Serve up and over, dug out by Bestie. Nelson goes front set, near antenna to Berkeley Olsen and gets it down for the kill. Berkeley Olsen on the board again with another kill there. And that is the 8th assist for Elena Nelson, regaining the team lead. She surpasses Brenna Elwood, and Elwood will get her chance to get that team lead right back right now. As of right now, Nelson has 8 assists. Elwood has 7. Brenna Elwood goes back to serve in a 9-8 second set. Yankton down 1. Her serve up and over. Dug out by the Titans. Front set going far side. Try to push it over. Blocked by Gukaisen and down for a point. We're tied up here in the second set. There's another big play there for Madison Gukaisen. She's got 2 kills and now a block. Elwood with the serve up and over for 9-9. Dug out by T. Bump set. Connors just sends it over. Saved by Schramm. Front set. Back to Schramm. From Elwood. Almost got down there. Another bouncing ball at the net. Schramm got 3 bites of the apple there, but not able to put it away. Goes off the shoulder of Franzen, and Yankton's going to get the point. I believe Nora Schramm's actually going to get credit for that there. Another point for her. 10-9 your new score. Yankton up 1. Elwood with the serve up and over. Dug out by Boom. Set middle of the net to Connors. Beats the initial block, but saved by Bestie. Elwood goes front set. Looking near side. Berkeley Olsen. And that one's going to be ruled... lift is the right word. I keep wanting to call it a push, but there are like push passes in volleyball. Anyway, it was an infraction. Basically lifted the ball instead of popping it up on the set. So it's a point for Yankton, 11-9. Ball goes back to the net. Blocked by Gukaisen and down for another point. Second block there for Madison Gukaisen. Timeout going to be taken on the floor. We'll take it with them. It's brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. We're back in 30 seconds. The Yankton Gazelles lead set number 2, 12-9 over T Area. Back in 30.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty, your utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
Coming out of your timeout, brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Be wiser and go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. Gazelles lead the Titans 12-9. 3-point advantage here in set number 2. The Gazelles did take set 1, 25-14. Yankton first one to double digits in both sets so far. Elwood with a serve up and over, dug out by the Titans. Bump set, Franzen looking far side. And too much on that one, attack error. Credited against Bouchard. So it'll be 13-9, Yankton up 4. Elwood back to serve again. Elwood serve, dug out by Boom. Bump set, Franzen looking to Bouchard again, gets it over. Diving save made in the back line by Tyan Bestie. That's going to be big if Yankton's able to win this point. Connors another kill, another dig from Bestie. And it's going to be a miscommunication there. Olsen and Elwood both going after it, and Olsen pulled up late there trying to let Elwood get the set. Elwood just not able to get there in time. 13-10 your new score. Yankton up 3 on T area. Titan serve gets dug out by Berkeley Olsen. Back set, Elwood looking back Olsen's way at the far antenna, saved away. Front set, Franzen, middle of the net, looking for Bouchard. Diving save made by Tyan Bestie, but it's going to be a point for Bouchard. Another kill for Remington Bouchard, another assist for Avery Franzen, and that's going to bring it to 13-11. Yankton only up 2 now here in the second set. Titans with a couple points in a row out of that timeout. Serve, dug out by Bestie. Cross-court set, goes near side to Nora Schramm, looking for the back corner and gets it in there for the kill. Nora Schramm, her 3rd kill, the 9th assist belonging to Brenna Elwood. 14-11 your score. Olsen will go back to serve. Serve up and over, dug out by T. Kill attempt, blocked at the net. Unable to pancake it, though. The diving effort from Brenna Elwood. So it is going to be a kill for T area. 14-12 your score. Yankton up 2. Kennedy Chesley checking in. Serve here for the Titans from Connors. Dug out by Kudera. Elwood with the bump set goes near side. Tyan Bestie gets tipped by the initial block, dug out by Connors. Front set, middle of the net, looking for Bouchard. Diving save from Kudera. Bump set, Elwood goes near antenna again to Tyan Bestie. Too much on that one. She was just trying to send it over. The error leads to a point, 14-13. Yankton up 1. Serve by Connors is dug out by Olsen. Bump set, Elwood looking back Berkeley Olsen's way. From the back line gets the kill. Berkeley Olsen puts Yankton back on top, 15-13. They were on top, but now back up 2. That's the 10th assist for Brenna Elwood. Wortman checks in. She'll go back to serve. Ellie Drotzman checks in as well. Ellie Wortman tips the top of the net, but gets it over. Dug out by Connors. Front set goes near side to Bouchard. Too much on that one. The error leads to a Yankton point, 16-13. Wait a minute, infraction goes against Yankton instead. My apologies, 15-14. T area down 1. Bouchard to serve, up and over, dug out by Olsen, and saved by Bestie there. Almost disaster for Yankton. Check that was Drotzman on the save. Chesley sends it over. Dug out by Drotzman. Front set goes near side. Bestie tips it over. And T area forming an attack now. Connors on the kill attempt, and this one works. Anaya Connors ties us up at 15 each. Timeout on the floor taken by the Gazelles. Head coach Taylor Stacy wants to talk to her squad. Brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling for this timeout. Be wiser and go with Kaiser. We're back in 30 seconds. We're all tied up at 15 in the second set. Back in 30.
A couple days ago, a teacher came into the UPS store to print some worksheets for her classroom. As we were printing, she asked if we could help her design and print a custom banner for her school's upcoming event. Yes, we can. At the UPS store in Yankton, where for over 8 years we've been serving educators, businesses, and community members with all kinds of printing solutions. Stop by today and let us assist with your next project, and be sure to ask about our shipping services or current print specials.
Yankton back on the floor here. T area just breaking their huddle out of this timeout. Timeout was taken by the Gazelles as the Titans have tied us up at 15 each here in set number 2. Gazelles dominant in set 1, took a 25-14 victory, but T area trying to show that was more of a fluke in their opinion. But out of the timeout, a service error puts Yankton back on top 16-15. Avery Franzine checks in for the Titans. Back to serve goes Elena Nelson. She's in the game again. Her serve dug out by Boom. Front set, more of a back set, goes right behind the setter there, but saved by Yankton. Out of system go the Gazelles. Cooter with the bump set to Olsen, nothing doing. Bump set, sent over by Boom. Dug out by Yankton. Nelson just taps it over. Almost caught the defense off guard. Kill attempt for Chesley, blocked to the net, and down for a point. Judging from the celebration, I think Gracie Gutzman got most of that one, but Ellie Drotzman went up for it as well. 17-15 your score, Yankton up 2. Nelson goes back to serve again. Nelson serve up and over, dug out by Boom. Front set, middle of the net, Titans on the attack, saved by Kudera, but goes too far. Kudera tried to pop that one up, but it drifted behind for a kill there. That was Maya Thorstensen on the kill. Avery Franzine goes back to serve. 17-16 your score, Yankton up 1. Serve dug out by Olsen. Front set, Nelson goes near antenna looking for Gutzman. Rides the line a little bit off the block there, but T area trying to return fire, unable to make it back over the net. An error for T leads to a point for Yankton. 18-16 now. Gazelles up 2, 7 points away from taking the second set. Diane Bestie now back to serve. Her serve goes up and over, dug out by Chesley. Front set, Franzine, middle of the net, pushed over. Diving effort from a couple different Gazelles, but that's a kill for Chloe Christensen. Christensen, off the assist from Franzine, makes it 18-17, Gazelles up 1. Serve goes back to the Titans as well. Serve up and over, dug out by Kudera. Back set, Nelson looking far side to Drotzman. Good effort there from the Titans, able to send it over. No, drops on T's side. I don't believe Gutzman got a touch to that one, so it's going to be a point Yankton. I believe that belongs to Ellie Drotzman as well. Be her second point of the night. 19-17 your score. Serve dug out by the Titans. Front set, middle of the net. Christensen has her kill dug out by Nelson. Out of system. Kudera bump set to Gutzman. Saved by the Titans. And they just get it over. Almost blocked to the net. Popped up by Bestie. Front set, Nelson to Schramm. Too much on that one, out of play. 19-18 your score. Serve for Boom, up and over, dug out by Bestie. Front set, Nelson looking near side, drifted to T's side, and Nelson accidentally set up the enemy there as Maya Thorstensen's able to put it away on the kill. Timeout taken by the Gazelles. It's brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. We'll take it with them after that Thorstensen point. We're all tied up at 19. Back in 30 seconds here on KYNT, KYN TV.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
During that break in the action, once again brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling, we had a challenge throwdown between the student sections. There's some T area students who made the trip down here to Yankton for this volleyball match. They were asking the Gazelle student section why they were so quiet. And the Gazelles responded, but responses out of the break belongs to Anaya Connors. As Connors puts it away and puts the Titans back on top, 5 points away from taking set number 2, 20-19 your score. T on top of Yankton. Serve up and over from Boone. No, hits the top of the net, does not get over. Service error means both teams are 5 points away from taking set number 2. Substitutions being made for Yankton. Madison Gukaisen checks in, as well as Brenna Elwood. They replace Gracie Gutzman and Elena Nelson. Gazelles are in their pink jerseys tonight. Those who might have tuned in and been a little confused about which team they're rooting for. Set middle of the net to Connors, saved, and the scramble drill does not end up well for Yankton. Anaya Connors putting a stamp on this match again. The last 2 points for the Titans have belonged to Connors. She's up to 5 kills by my count. 21-20 your score. Serve up and over, dug out by Kudera. Front set, Elwood, middle of the net looking for Gukaisen, blocked away. Bump set this time. Elwood's going near antenna, looking for Schramm, saved by Boom. Titans looking back to Anaya Connors. It's worked before, it works again. Anaya Connors puts them up 22-20 for the Titans. Her 6th kill. She's getting her teammates going. Now 2-point advantage for T, 3 points away from taking set 2. Serve up and over, dug out by Kudera. Front set, Elwood looks near side for Schramm, and too much on it. Attack error, 2 points away from taking the second set now for the Titans. Serve goes over for T. Dug out by Kudera. Elwood with the bump set. Looking for antenna. Kill attempt there for Olsen. Nothing doing. Looking for Anaya Connors again. This one blocked but out of play. Another point for Anaya Connors. I believe that's 5 straight for her on both ends of the timeout. On another level right now as Connors for the Titans. Set point here in set 2. Serve is dug out by Kudera. Elwood, front set, near side. Schramm tips it over, saved by the Titans. Set middle of the net to Bouchard, saved by Elwood. Whistle blows, and it's an infraction against the Gazelles. So, I believe somebody crossed the center line there under the net. So that's going to be a point for the Titans, and they're going to take set number 2, 25-20. We'll come back here in 1 minute for your intermission break, but we're all tied up at 1 set apiece after a 25-20 second set from T area. Your intermission will be brought to you by Avera. Visit Avera.org today. Back in 1 minute with your intermission break here on KYNT, KYN TV.
Stay healthy this season with a flu shot from Yankton Medical Clinic. They are hosting flu shot clinics every Tuesday afternoon, 3 to 4:30, now through November 11th, along with Saturday, November 8th from 9 a.m. to noon. Walk-ins are welcome or schedule your appointment online at yanktonmedicalclinic.com. Don't wait. Protect yourself and your loved ones today with a flu shot from Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
FNBO is the great big small bank. And for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
We're in your intermission break brought to you by Avera. The Gazelles drop set 2, 25-20 to the T-Area Titans, and we're all knotted up at 1 set apiece here on KYNT and KYN-TV. As we head into the third set, your intermission break, once again brought to you by Avera. Let's look at your stat recap so far, brought to you by Mayor Signs. Team high for the Titans in kills is Anaya Connors. I got her at 8 right now. That matches the game high held by Berkeley Olson for the Gazelles. She also has 8. 10 assists for Brenna Elwood. 9 assists for Elena Nelson for the Gazelles. 2 blocks each for Gracie Gutzman and Madison Gukaisen. Elena Nelson still leads the game in aces with 3. It's your stat recap brought to you by Mayor Signs. There's still a minute left in this intermission break, but both teams are on the floor. I wouldn't be surprised if we get this third set going a little early. The Gazelles ready to go, the Titans as well. Momentum lies on the T-Area sideline right now. The Gazelles trying to change that as we come back for a third set. In the last 4 meetings between these two teams, the only match where T took a set, they took the win. It was a 3-2 victory back in 2022. Yankton had a run of back-to-back 3-set sweeps, and of course 3 of the last 4 matchups. Serve up and over for Brenna Elwood as we start the third set. Connors tips it over, saved by Schramm, and that's going to be a point for Connors and the Titans. All 3 sets have started the same way, a T-Area point. 9th kill by my count for Connors. Serve up and over, dug out by Olson. Bump set, Elwood looking for Bestie. She sends it over from the back line. Dug out by Connors, but nobody's there to pick up the scraps. That's a point for Yankton. Bestie with her 5th point. 11th assist for Elwood. Berkeley Olson back to serve for Yankton here. Olson on the serve, dug out by Boom. Back set, looking for Connors near antenna, saved by Elwood. Gazelles got to go out of system. Kudrow with the bump set, near side, looking for Bestie, saved away. Now out of system go the Titans. Boom tries to get it to Connors, but it's blocked at the net. Return to sender from Madison Gukaisen. A 6-foot-tall sophomore. Tallest player on the team, the only one on the varsity roster listed at 6 foot. Second tallest is Gracie Gutzman at 5'11". Titans on the attack, sent over by Bouchard, dug out by Olson. Front set, near side, tie-in, Bestie, that one's down for a kill. 3-1 now your score. Yankton on top here in set 2. 12th assist of the day for Brenna Elwood. Gazelles coming out firing here in this third set. They lead 3-1. Olsen's serve is down for an ace. Berkeley Olson, her first ace of the night. Got her at 9 points now, 8 kills, and now the ace. 4-1, Yankton up 3. And Berkeley Olson would love a long run of serves here. Olsen serve popped up by Boom, but down for another ace. Back-to-back aces. Can Olsen match Elena Nelson with a hat trick of aces? Nelson had 3 straight back in the first set, really propelled the Gazelles to a win in that opening set, 25-14 set 1. Last set was T, 25-20, and Olsen sends that one into the net. Makes it 5-2 with the error. We talked about the service game in the pregame, how it's important for Yankton. Well, they had 3 aces in the opening set, and they won 25-14. No set aces in set 2, and they lost. Back set, Elwood. Gukaisen puts it away for the kill. Not saying it's a direct correlation, but it definitely helps when you're able to get those aces. Gukaisen with her 3rd kill. It's the 13th assist for Elwood. Wortman checks in here for the Gazelles, as does Ellie Drotzman. Ellie Wortman, her serve up over and just a touch too far. Out of play over the back line. 6-3 your new score. Yankton up 3 here in set 3. How many more threes can I get in? Chloe Christensen into the game. Bouchard, her serve, tips the top of the net, and that worked out in the Titans' favor, excuse me. A service ace there for Remington Bouchard. 6-4, your new score. Yankton up 2 on the Titans here in set 3. That one goes into the net. Service error. Serves have been the difference between errors and aces. We've already had 5 points. I think the last 5 points have all been decided on the serve, either an ace or an error. Gazelles lead 7-4 here in set 3. Elena Nelson goes back to serve as the Gazelles get the serve back. Serve popped up by Boom. Titans got to scramble a little bit, but they're able to get it over from Christensen. Kudera to Nelson. Back set. Ellie Drotzman saved by Connors. Titans go out of system. Chesley sends it over. Nelson front set this time. Middle of the net. Gutzman has her kill blocked. Back set this time to Drotzman. This one's going to go away for a point. Constant pressure there applied by the Yankton Gazelles. Ellie Drotzman's going to get credit with the kill in the end. Elena Nelson on the assist. She goes back to serve. 10 assists now for Nelson. She's also got those 3 aces. Serve up and over. Dug out by the Titans. Bump set goes cross court to Chesley and pushes it. Lands right on the line. Big kill there for Kennedy Chesley. 8-5 your score. Every time I look down at the Kennedy Chesley on my roster sheet, I want to say Kennedy Chesley, so I do apologize if that comes out at all tonight, or has previously or will in the future. But 9-5 your score as a service goes into the net, an error for the Titans. Back to serve goes Tyann Bestie for the Gazelles. She serves from the left side. Right-hand swing, up and over, dug out by Chesley. Front set, middle of the net. Christensen looking for the kill. Diving effort by Kudera. Another effort from Bestie, but it is going to be a kill for Chloe Christensen. Substitution here for the Titans. Kennedy Chesley checks out. Brooklyn Berg checks in. And Berg will go back to serve. 9-6 your score. Gazelles on top by 3. Serve from Berg, up and over, dug out by Olsen. Bump set, Kudera back to Olsen. Gazelles out of system, but they get it over. Front set goes cross court looking for Connors. She pushes it over. Tipped at the net. Drotzman, I think, was trying to send that one back, but didn't get the touch on it she wanted. And it falls on Yankton's side. It's going to be another point for Anaya Connors. I got her at 10 kills now in this one. Serve is dug out by Kudera. Front set, middle of the net. Looking for Gutzman. Blocked back down to her. Diving effort by Elena Nelson, but it's another point for T Area. 9-8 your new score. Connors and I believe Christensen were in there on the block. Serve here, up and over, into the net. Point for the Gazelles. Serve error on that one belongs to Brooklyn Berg. Kudera now to score, or now to serve, up and over. Tipped over. And diving effort from Kudera goes off the face of Nora Schramm, makes it 10-9. For those who might be tuning in a little late, Yankton took set 1 25-14. The Titans battled back 25-20 set number 2. Serve up and over from Boom here. Popped up by Kudera, back set. Nelson looking far antenna for Gutzman. Tries to go corner to corner, and that one was almost sent up right into my lap here in the broadcast booth. $11-9 your new score. Yankton on top. And back to serve and getting an ace for Tyann Bestie. 12-9 your score now. Excuse me, that was Brenna Elwood, not Bestie. Elwood on the serve, tips the top of the net, rolls over, back-to-back aces. Every ace so far for the Gazelles has come in a pair. 3 straight for Elena Nelson in that first set, 2 straight earlier on in this set for Berkeley Olsen, and now back-to-back for Brenna Elwood. Yankton leads 13-9 here in set number 3. Timeout taken on the floor, brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. We're going to take it with them. We're back in 30 seconds here from the Summit Activities Center. Back in 30.
Are you on track to retire? I'm Adam Walter, a certified financial planner with Vantage Financial, born and raised in Yankton, South Dakota. My team and I pride ourselves on building trust through clear, honest advice tailored to your unique goals. From retirement planning to smart tax strategies, we'll create a personalized plan to help you feel confident and secure about your financial future. Visit vfplanning.com or search Adam Walter Vantage Financial to schedule a 15-minute call today.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
Coming out of that timeout, Yankton leads 13-9 over the T area Titans. Gazelles up by 4. Elwood with the serve. Gets it up and over, dugout, and off the dig. It goes back to Yankton's side. So Elwood, front set, near antenna. Berkeley Olson puts it away. Her 9th kill of the match. And the 14th assist for Brenna Elwood. Gazelles up 5 now, 14-9. Matches tied at 1 set each. Elwood serve up and over, dugout by the Titans, but they can't return. Another point for Elwood and the Gazelles. 15-9. Yankton's up 6 now here in set number 3. Looking closer to set number 1. Elwood tips the top of the net off the serve, and it's going to go down for another point. Another ace for Brenna Elwood. She's up to 4. Elwood off the serve. 16-9. Popped up by the Titans. And Boom just sends it over on a dig there. Dug out by Kudera. Back set. Elwood to Gukaisen, down for a kill. Madison Gukaisen, another one from her. 15th assist for Brenna Elwood. 4th kill by my count for Gukaisen. And Yankton now up 8. Set number 3 looking a lot like set number 1 here, where the Gazelles were able to rattle off a 25-14 win. Serve from Elwood. Dug out by the Titans. Set middle of the net. Anaya Connors. And Connors is the one that T had to get going in the second set. I believe she accounted for 6 straight points for the Titans to close out that second set. She's up to 11 kills by my count, and she makes it 17-10 here in set number 3. Serve goes over for the Titans. Dug out by Olson. Bump set. Elwood looking for Tyann Bestie, attacking from the back line and gets the kill. 18-10. Bestie puts it away off of the assist from Brenna Elwood, her 16th. 16 assists for number 16. Berkeley Olson to serve. Olson has a pair of aces already in this one, and that one's going to fall for another for Berkeley. 19-10 your score. 3rd ace, 9 kills. It's 12 points total for Berkeley Olson. $19-10 off this serve for Berkeley. Dug out by the Titans. T able to return it over. Dig from Kudera. Front set, Elwood, near antenna, looking for Tyann. Bestie gets another kill. Couple freshmen once again linking up for another point. 20-10, Yankton leads as the 8th kill of the match for Bestie and the 17th assist for Brenna Elwood. Timeout taken by T area. We'll take it with them. We're back in 30 seconds. This timeout brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Back in 30.
We're passionate about getting yearly mammograms because 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. You can get a yearly mammogram to detect it early. Would it help if I requested nicely? Please, could you be so kind as to get a mammo? Or singing it. Get your mammogram starting at 40. Or with a British accent. Schedule your mammo with an Avera Breast Center at avera.org/breast or call 888-422-1410.
Welcome back here on KYNC and KYN-TV. Yankton leads 20-10 here in set number 3. Berkeley Olson on another serve. Dug out by the Titans. Almost dropped down for another ace for Olson. She gets the dig off the return. Bump set out of system. Gukaisen looking near side to Bestie, blocked at the net. Looked like Bouchard was in there. And a big point for T as Yankton was on a roll and closing in on taking this third set. 20-11 your score. Connors with the serve, hits the back line. Pinpoint accuracy for Anaya Connors. I mean, no disrespect to anybody else on the Titans when I say this, but Connors has been their best player tonight. Almost got another one there. Berkeley able to save it. Set up to Gukaisen. Diving effort from Connors, but not there. Madison Gukaisen with her 5th kill. Another assist belonging to Brenna Elwood, her 18th. 21-12, Yankton 4 points away from taking this third set. Serve into the net for Wortman. Wortman kind of shaking her head as she comes off the floor, a little upset with herself, but keeping in good spirits. She's smiling down on the bench right now, but 21-13 your score. Serve from the Titans and miscommunication there between Gukaisen and Kudera is going to lead to an ace for Bouchard. Second for her by my count. 21-14. Yankton was up 20-10. Make it 22-14. I was about to say 4 of the last 5 points belong to the Titans, but Yankton now 3 points away from taking set number 3. Gracie Gutzman and Elena Nelson check in. Madison Gukaisen and Brenna Elwood check out. Serve gets over for Nelson. Is going to be an ace. And the ball lands in one of the trash cans here courtside. So a couple players might ask for a new game ball after that one. But an ace for Nelson. Her 4th of the match. Goes back to serve again. 23-14 your score. 2 points away for the Gazelles. Front set goes middle of the net. Just sent over from Boom. Dug out by Yankton. Back set. Elwood. Excuse me. That's Nelson looking for Drotzman and gets the kill. 4th kill for the sophomore Ellie Drotzman. 11th assist for Elena Nelson. And now we have set point here in set 3. 24-14. Yankton could match the score line from set 1 if they're able to get a point here. Nelson on the serve, up and over, dug out by Boom. Bump set, T trying to return on the attack. Blocked at the net, but falls on Yankton's side. It's a point for the Titans. I believe that was Chesley on the kill. 24-15, Yankton still up 9. Serve gets up and over, dug out by Kudera. Actually goes back to T's side. Almost a disaster for the Titans there. Tipped over the net. And the changeup there for Chloe Christensen gets a point for T area. 24-16 now. And the Titans not rolling over here in this third set. That one hits the back line. A service ace for T area. That one was close on that back line. 24-17 now. Serve over the net, dug out by Olsen. Out of system, popped up by Bestie, sent over by Gutzman, excuse me. Set, middle of the net. Connors trying to attack from the back line, hits the top of the net, and the attacking error leads to the final point of set number 3. 25-17, Yankton takes the third set. And a potential deciding set number 4 is on its way here on KYNC and KYN-TV. We're coming back in 1 minute with your intermission break brought to you by Avera here at the Summit Activity Center. We're back in 60 seconds. Yankton leads 2-1.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
For coverage you can count on, call Brendan Hansen or Brandon Tykrow in Yankton today.
If you've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury, check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab. We offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation.
Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet.
From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back. Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Now located on Summit Street across from the high school.
It's your intermission break brought to you by Avera. Visit Avera.org today. Yankton leads this match 2-1 after taking set number 3, 25-17 over T Area. It's 25-14 set 1 for Yankton, 25-20 set 2 for T, and of course 25-17 this most recent set. So get your stats update brought to you by Mayor Signs. Anaya Connors has the game high in kills right now with 11 by my count. She's followed by Berkeley Olson with 9 and Tyann Bestie with 8. Assist leader Brenna Elwood for the Gazelles. She has 18, followed by 11 from Elena Nelson. Elwood and Nelson also have 4 aces each. 8 combined aces between the two setters today in the service game. Add 3 more from Berkeley Olson. That's 11 aces so far by my count for the Gazelles through the first 3 sets. And they didn't even have an ace in set number 2. Set number 3 is going to be crucial. The aces look like they play a factor in deciding things for Yankton. The service game always so crucial. We reset the scoreboard back to 0-0 here on KYNC and KYN TV. Just waiting for the start officially of set number 3. It looks like Gukaisen, Schramm, Kudera, Elwood, Bestie, and Olson are going to be on the floor for Yankton. I see Anaya Connors, Abby Boom out there for T Area, as well as Brooklyn Berg, Avery Franzine, and Remington Bouchard. Back serving right now is Clayberg. She gets it up and over. Front set goes near side. Schramm sends it over and too far. First point of set number 4, excuse me, belongs to T. I believe T Area has taken the opening point of every set so far. Clayberg, her serve up and over, dug out by Olson. Back set, looking back Olson's way from Elwood. Can't get it away. T Area back on the attack. Connors with the kill attempt, blocked at the net. Popped up by Olson. Elwood, front set, looking back to Berkeley. Olson gets down for the kill, beats the blocker there as Franzine got up for it. In double digits now for kills is Berkeley Olson, up to 19 assists for Brenna Elwood. Olson, her serve up and over, dug out by Boom, bump set. Goes into the net there for T Area. An attack error leads to the second point of the third set for the Gazelles. Watching live here on KYN TV and listening on KYNT. Serve almost an ace there. It's going to go down as one for Berkeley Olson. Unable to return fire there for the Titans. 3-1, your new score. Is the 4th ace of the match for Berkeley Olson. Thanks everybody for tuning in live. KYNC 102.1 FM, AM 1450, KYN TV. We got apps on Roku, Android, and iOS devices. That's another ace for Berkeley Olson. Trying to get through the ad reads, Berkeley. 4-1 your score, but we got Roku, Apple TV, iOS, and Android for our apps, and also, of course, KYNTV.com. So tune in there. Ball floats back to Yankton's side. Gukaisen tries to send it away, but T Area able to get it back. Elwood looking back for Madison Gukaisen. Beats the initial block, but saved by the Titans. Set goes to Gukaisen, and despite a back-bending effort from Connors, Gukaisen's finally going to get a point for the Gazelles. They lead 5-1. So that one was, I want to call it a kill, but I believe kill would be the right word. It could be also a block, but the way she loaded up at the net. That one blocked at the net. Gukaisen was part of it. Schramm was there as well. Less doubt in that one. Another point for Yankton. 6-1, Gazelles lead here in set 4. They lead the match 2-1. So if Yankton gets to 25 first, This match is over here at the Summit. Olsen to serve, guts it up and over, dug out by Boom. Back set, looking near side. Anaya Connors tips it over. Diving save made by Kudera. Floats back to T area's side, and Kyson was trying to save it there, but it's going to be a kill for the Titans. I believe it belonged to Brooklyn Berg there for the kill. 6-2 your score. Yankton leads by 4 here on KYNT and KYN TV. Serve for Connors goes over, dug out by Olsen. Back to T's side, towed the line a little bit, but falls on Yankton's side. Out of system, Gazelles. Bestie can't get the kill, and it's pushed over and brought home by Bouchard for T area. So it's 6-3 your new score. Back-to-back points here for the Titans. It's Remington Bouchard on the point. Connors back to serve. Dug out by Olsen. Back set, Elwood. Looking far side, Nora Schramm. Can't get there. Set now to Bouchard. Goes off the collarbone, I believe. Might have been off the face of Kudera. She seems to be okay, but big kill there for Remington Bouchard. (6-4) your score now here in set number 4. Connors, her serve up and over. Dug out by Kudera. Back set to Kyson. Diving save made by Connors. Bump set goes cross court. T just sends it over. Dug out by Olsen. Here's Elwood on the set. Front set, cross court, near antenna. Gets down for the kill to tie in Bestie. Elwood with assist number 20 puts Yankton up by 3. 7-4 here in set number 4. Holly Wortman checks in. She'll go back to serve. Wortman, her serve gets up and over. Dug out by Connors. Back set, looking near side to Bouchard. Blocked to the net by Drotzman, and will be a point for Yankton. Big block there, Ellie Drotzman. Puts Yankton on top, 8-4. Serve goes over, dug out by Connors. Bump set for the Titans, goes middle of the net, sent over, popped up by Wortman. Out of system, got to go to the Gazelles, just pushed over by Ellie Drotzman. Front set, middle of the net, looking for Bouchard, blocked by Nelson. Titans able to push it back over. Dug out by Wortman. Elwood with the front set. Drotzman pushes it into the back corner for the kill. Back-to-back points belonging to Ellie Drotzman here. Her 5th kill of the match, timeout taken. It's brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Be wiser, go with Kaiser. Yankton leads 9-4 in set 4. We are back in 1 minute here at the Summit Activities Center. Back in 60.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Rhonda Westland, right here in Yankton, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Rhonda and her team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Rhonda Westland, it's easy to switch and save. Just give her a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
FM 1021 and AM 1450 KYNT Yankton.
A service error leads to the first point out of the break. Looking at it again on your Vision Care Associates replay, just too much on it on the serve. Back to live action, down for a kill. Might need another replay there. Gukaisen on the kill. Elwood on the assist. Gutzman and Nelson checking in here for the Gazelles. 10-5, your new score. The two teams trading points out of the break. Elena Nelson checks in and goes back to serve. Yankton up 5. Nelson trying to increase that lead here. T back on the attack. Go to Chesley off the top of the net and fall back on T's side. So a point for Yankton on the attack. Error. Nelson to serve again. Yankton up 6 now here in set number 4. This could be the final set of the match. Nelson serve, gets dug out by Boom. Bump set for the Titans by Clayberg, and Boom sends it over. Kudera pops it up. Front set, middle of the net. Nelson looking for Gutzman. Blocked at the net by Christensen. $11 to 6, your new score after that point for Chloe Christensen and the Titans. Another block for her tonight. Not her first, might not be her last. 11 to 6, your score. Serve up and over. Dug out by Kudera. Back set. Nelson looking far side. Tie in. Bestie blocked at the net. Called my shot a little bit. Christensen's in there again. 11-7, your new score. Serve out of play. Goes off of Yankton Gazelles head coach Taylor Stacy there on the sidelines. Leads to a point for Yankton off of the error for the Titans. That means Tyen Bestie goes back to serve. Tyen currently has 9 kills in this one. Can't get her first ace there as Christensen sends it over. Out of system go the Gazelles. Bump set from Gutzman to Drotzman, knocked away. Still out of system. Kudera to Olsen, nothing doing there either. Now it's the Titans who got to go out of system. Kill attempt, too much on it, out of play, attack error. 13-7 lead for Yankton. For those tuning in late, how the first 3 sets ended, it was 25-14 set 1 for the Gazelles, 25-20 set 2 for the Titans. The Gazelles came back set 3, 25-17, and Tyen Bestie is going to get an ace there. And a couple teammates are doing the worm on the sideline. Didn't expect that one to happen. Nora Schramm and Marissa Berkland breaking out the worm celebration. 14-7, Yankton doubles up the Titans here in set number 4. And from the highest highs to the lowest lows, an ace to an error on the serve for Bestie. Makes it 14-8, back to a 6-point differential. Serve up and over, popped up by Kudera. Front set, goes near antenna. Berkeley Olsen beats the block, gets the kill. Berkeley Olsen on the score sheet again. Her 11th kill. Another assist for Elena Nelson as well. Serve goes up and over, dug out by Boom, back set, looking near side to Christensen, saved away. Nora Schramm just sends it over. It's going to work out in the Gazelles' favor for a point. 4th kill of the match for Nora Schramm. Yankton back on top, 16-8. 9 points away from taking this match victory. Kudera with her serve over, dug out by Boom, front set. Goes straight up to Christensen. Diving save made by Nelson. Yankton's got to go out of system. Set up to Gutzman. Saved away. Boom with the bump set. Goes near side. Titans on the attack. Saved by Bestie. Nelson, bump set. Looking for Berkeley Olsen. Popped up by Boom. Good rally for both these teams. Here's Connors sending it over. Saved by Bestie in the back line. Front set. Nelson near antenna. Looking for Berkeley Olsen. Blocked out of play. Goes off the official. A lot of power on that one from Berkeley Olsen. Official looks to be okay. 12th kill of the match for Berkeley. 13th assist for Elena. 17-8 your score. Now 8 points away for the Gazelles. Serve up and over, dug out by Connors. T on a little bit of a scramble drill there, but sent over. Bestie with the dig. Set, middle of the net. Nora Schramm puts it away for a kill, and 18-8 your score. Yankton on top, double digits. Nora Schramm, her 5th kill of the match, 14th assist for Elena Nelson. Timeout taken on the floor, and we'll take it with them. It's brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. We're back in 30 seconds as the Gazelles lead 18-8 here at the Summit. Back in 30.
Big news, Nebraska. Avera Health Plans is now offering Medicare supplement plans in select counties in your state. If you're looking for dependable coverage, freedom to choose your own doctors, and peace of mind with fewer out-of-pocket costs, Avera Health Plans has you covered. Call Missouri River Associates today to learn more about Avera Medicare supplements now available in Nebraska. That's 665-6885. Get the coverage you deserve with a name you can trust.
18-8 your score as we come back live here on KYNC and KYN-TV. Timeout brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Be wiser, go with Kaiser. It was called by Carrie Hansen, the head coach for the T-Area Titans, as her Titans squad knocking on the door of falling in this match with the Gazelles. 18-8 set number 4. Yankton does lead 2-1. So if Yankton takes this set, they take the match. Serve up and over from Tyann Bestie. Connors on the return fire, saved away. Elena Nelson, back set, looking for Gracie Gutzman. T on the scramble, able to get there. Gutzman with the dig. Nelson, front set, goes near side, pushed over by Berkeley Olsen, saved by Christensen. Cross-court set, looking for Connors, blocked at the net, diving save in the back line by Tyann Bestie. You have to take a look at that one again later. Kill, no good there for Yankton. Pushed over the top, saved by Nora Schramm. Front set, Nelson, near side, Berkeley Olsen, dug out by Connors. Connors returning fire now for the Titans. Another dig for Tyann Bestie. Front set, near side, Berkeley Olsen puts the point away, gets the kill, 19-8. Now it's time to go back and look at that diving effort in the back line by Tyann Bestie. We'll see if we can see it here on your Vision Care Associates replay. Kill attempt, and then Bestie, as we slow down the replay here, diving one-handed save in the back line. That saved the point for Yankton. As we come back to live action, a service error for the Gazelles leads to a point for the Titans. So 19-9 your score here in set number 4. Serve goes up and over from Boom, dug out by Kudera. Bump set, Nelson looking near antenna. Berkeley Olsen beats the initial block, but saved by Connors. Titans on the attack, out of play. Attack error leads to a point for the Gazelles. They lead 20-9. Madison Gukaisen and Brenna Elwood both checking in. Elwood goes back to serve. Gukaisen in the front line. 20-9 your score. Yankton up 11. Titans able to return over after the serve. Dug out by Bestie. Back set. Elwood looking for Gukaisen. She flicks it over and gets the kill. 21-19. Good work there from Madison Gukaisen. Her 8th kill of the match. The 22nd assist for Brenna Elwood. Elwood serve goes over. 21-9 your score. Titans return it after the serve. Dug out by Bestie. Front serve now. Front set, Elwood to Olsen. And infraction goes against the Titans. Point for the Gazelles. 22-9 now, 3 points away from taking this match. It put the Gazelles into double figures on wins this season. Their 10th win of the season, potentially, with 3 more points. Elwood serve up and over. Scramble drill for the Titans. They can't return. Now 2 points away from taking the match. That's another ace for Brenna Elwood, her 5th. Tied for the game high with Berkeley Olsen. 23-9, Yankton 2 points away. Serve is over for the Gazelles, dug out, and it's another ace. Unable to return again, 6th ace for Brenna Elwood, and if she completes the hat trick, it would complete a match win for Yankton. 24-9 your score. Brenna Elwood, can she get 7 aces in a match? No, it goes into the net. I'm not the greatest lip reader in the world, but she was laughing a little bit, heading back to their team huddle after the point. Said, that's my bad. 24-10. T-Area not out of the woods yet. Match point here. Serve up and over. Dug out Kudera. Back set. Elwood. Far antenna. Berkeley Olsen can't get the kill. T trying to return. They just send it over. Kudera on the dig. Elwood. Front set. Nora Schramm. Nothing doing. T scrambling again. Not able to form a true attack. Elwood. Back set. Gukaisen can put it away. She will. Madison Gukaisen puts it away for the final point of the match. Yankton wins 25-10, set number 4. 4-1 victory for the Yankton Gazelles. Let's take a look at that final point again here in your Vision Care Associates replay. Ball sent over, dug out by Bestie. Elwood with the back set, and Gukaisen sends it off of the defender and out of play. That replay brought to you once again by Vision Care Associates. 25-10 final score in set number 4, 3-1. Yankton wins. Scoreboard update from SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab. We're going to go to break, come back in 2 minutes to get things rolling with your post-game report here on KYNC and KYN-TV The Gazelles win 3-1 over the Titans. We're back in 2 minutes.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
Does anyone in your family have macular degeneration? At Vision Care Associates, we are dedicated to delivering the highest standard of eye care, utilizing the latest medical advancements to protect and improve your vision. That's why we offer ZX Pro, a new technology that measures the risk for macular degeneration. ZX Pro is a test used to assess macular health before signs of macular degeneration even begin. Be proactive and schedule an appointment.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Stay healthy this season with a flu shot from Yankton Medical Clinic. They are hosting flu shot clinics every Tuesday afternoon, 3 to 4:30, now through November 11th, along with Saturday, November 8th from 9 a.m. to noon. Walk-ins are welcome or schedule your appointment online at yanktonmedicalclinic.com. Don't wait. Protect yourself and your loved ones today with a flu shot from Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. It's time for your post-game report brought to you by the Move Group. Are you buying or selling? Move with Mason and the Move Group. And you know what? We're going to get things going right away with your post-game highlights brought to you by At the Bar. You can go anywhere for sports coverage, but real fans gather at the bar in downtown Yankton. Let's take a look at these highlights here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Replays brought to you by Vision Care Associates as well. But these highlights are from At the Bar. This was early on in this match here. That was the third straight ace for Elena Nelson, completing a hat trick of aces for her. Here's another big point here. A kill there. I believe that ended set number one for Nora Strom. Okay, Yankton trying to return a point here. That's just a tough defensive play there for the Gazelles. Ellie Drotzman bends it around the antenna for the point. Looking at the Gazelles again here. Attack from the Titans. Diving save in the back line by Tyann Bestie. That came in set four. That was crucial in winning that point eventually for Yankton. And then a back set there goes to Madison Gukaisen. And that is the final point of the match. Gukaisen with the game-winning kill here on KYNC and KYN-TV. Those post-game highlights once again are brought to you by At the Bar in downtown Yankton. Let's get into your post-game stat recap now, brought to you by Mayor Signs. If it's time to review the look of your business's signage, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, lit, non-lit, digital, and much more. Contact them today in Yankton. Sorry, a little battle with the hiccups right there. My apologies. Team high in kills for Berkeley Olsen. She had 12. She was followed by 9 each from Tyann Bestie and Madison Gukaisen, 5 each for Nora Strom and Ellie Drotzman, and then 2 for Gracie Gutzman. 23 assists for Brenna Elwood, 14 for Elena Nelson. In the blocks department, Madison Gukaisen got 4 there, 4 blocks for her. She led the team, 2 for Gracie Gutzman and the 1 each for Ellie Drotzman and Nora Strom. In terms of service, a lot of aces for the Gazelles today. I counted 16. Some of them might have been wrong. I don't know, but I like the number, so I'm sticking to it. 6 for Brenna Elwood, 5 for Berkeley Olsen, 4 by Elena Nelson, and 1 for Tyann Bestie. And the best person to talk to about the service game right now and just the game in general is your head coach, Taylor Stacy. Time for your post-game coach interview here, brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Rhonda, review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. That's Rhonda Westland State Farm. We're going to start with the serves, Coach Stacy. And once again, music playing while we're doing our interview, but it's okay in the end. We're going to start with the service game. A lot for your Gazelles today. I counted 16 total. A couple players with 5 or more. Berkeley Olsen had 5. Brenna Elwood had 6. That was something that I even talked about in the pregame, that you guys were at your best when you got the serve going. I wasn't expecting this, but I was very impressed.
Yes, they did a really nice job serving tonight, and I would say it kind of strung in from this weekend. We had a really good serve game this weekend, and so we just kept that momentum going serving-wise. And this group of girls, they are really strong servers already, and then just consistently practicing that every day, they just keep getting better and better and more consistent. So they did a really nice job serving tonight.
You know, you mentioned a good weekend of serving. You had the East-West tournament this past weekend. I know they're shortened matches, but it couldn't have been fun playing 5 matches in 2 days and then coming right back here home and playing another one. So how are you guys managing fatigue here late in the season?
Yeah, you know, we were really busy this weekend, and I think I kind of saw it tonight in our girls that we're still tired from this weekend. And so it was really hard to get our energy going like we have been able to in these past few nights. So that did get to us tonight, but now we have a few days off before we finish before postseason next week. So
that's November 3rd, I believe, is your next game. You guys are on the road for that. We'll mention that a little more later on when we break that, or when we give a preview for that. But 25-14 set 1, Coach. 25-20 set 2. I noticed you got a little animated after that second set in the huddle. I don't want to rat you out to anybody, but 25-17 set 3, 25-10 set 4. Whatever you said worked after that second set.
Yeah, you know, the girls just need to know. They kind of need a, I don't know, kick in the butt sometimes just to get going and know that they can get going. So it's pretty much, I know that they're better. They know that they're better, and we just need to play better in all. And so that was the biggest thing to get them going back into that third set, to take control back, because we can, we know, we should. So,
you know, I feel like it might be something that you talk about a lot, and that's height on your team. Your tallest player, Madison Gukaisen, came in clutch today. I had her at 4 blocks. There was a couple more that she was up for that she could have got credit for as well that I might have missed. She was a menace at the net. She also had 9 kills, and some of those weren't even off of your guys' offense. That's just balls floating back to her. She sends them home.
Yeah, she had a really nice game. And again, a really nice weekend. So again, bringing that momentum into tonight, she's done really well at the net. She's just becomes more confident is the biggest thing, both blocking and attacking wise. And so the more confidence she has, the better she does. And she's been playing really, really well. And it's important to have such a tall and athletic player up there.
We'll talk about what's coming up next for you now, Coach, as music's been cut off, so I can stop yelling a little bit. But I'm going to stop bringing it up next game, I promise. But you got on the road a Watertown Arrows team that is in the top half of the SODAC right now. And with where seeding is, obviously a win helps you guys. But this could be a potential playoff matchup with how everything shakes out. So what are you expecting on the 3rd? Not great with what day exactly that is, but on the 3rd next week against Watertown.
So it's on a Monday coming off the weekend, which could be a little bit tough traveling right away. But Watertown is going to be aggressive. They're gonna swing tough, and they're gonna be tough to defend. So we just need to come out ready right away, especially on our blocking game. Tonight it took us a little bit to get into that blocking game, and so we just need to be ready right away, and then just stay aggressive on our part.
For those wondering at home, when's the next time the Gazelles will be at the Summit Activity Center? One more home game. You're back the next night after that Watertown game. You host Brookings to wrap up your regular season. Coach, I want to thank you for taking time to come up today, as you have all year long. And, you know, you're wrapping up year 3 for you as the head coach. So, you know, congrats on this. I know there's still plenty of time to go, but hopefully we can have some good games and some postseason games as well with the SODAC and things coming up.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
That was head coach Taylor Stacy of the Yankton Gazelles here on KYNT and KYN-TV. We're going to come back in 1 minute and wrap things up from the Summit Activity Center.
Looking for the perfect pair of glasses? At Vision Care Associates, we've got you covered. Step into our showroom and discover our vast selection from timeless classics to the latest trends. With several styles to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect match for your look. Experience personalized service and expert care, whether you need help finding the right frame or adjusting your new glasses for the perfect fit.
Vision Care
Save time when you shop online with Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Pickup is always free. And if you have a Perks Plus membership, you get free delivery and free express pickup. Shop online with Hy-Vee and you can create and save grocery lists, shop the sales, and get fuel savers. Talk about convenient. Order groceries online today. Check out Hy-Vee.com or download the Hy-Vee app.
In the heart of South Dakota, there's a name families trust. John Kopp of Kopp Building Innovations in Utica. Whether you're building your dream home, adding a new shop, or tackling that long overdue remodel, the Kopp crew delivers quality craftsmanship with a local touch. KBI is an authorized WIC builder, a Midwest company that understands your building needs. Built right, built local, built to last. For more information or to get a quote, visit koppbuildings.com.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Let's wrap things up from the Summit Activity Center with your players of the game. Offensive player of the game brought to you by Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Today, that's going to be Brenna Elwood. 23 assists by my count and 6 service aces. Went on a little run there at the end to really put things away for the Gazelles. She'll be your offensive player of the game today for the freshman. Defensive player of the game is also going to be a freshman. It might not be a name you expect out of the gate. Outside hitter Tyann Bestie is going to get your defensive player of the game for some incredible backline saves today. Let's see if I can find the correct one here. I want to get the one in the final set where she was able to make a diving save. Yankton ends up winning the point, and that was big there late. This Vision Care Associates replay for you as well. And I believe this is it. Yankton unable to get a real attack going. T starts to return fire. As we look here, Tyann Bestie diving to her right, one-handed save. Yankton ends up going on to win that point and winning the set. So big plays for her all throughout the night. She's going to be your defensive player of the game, brought to you by Olson's Pest Technicians, your residential and commercial pest control solution. That's going to do it here on KYNT and KYN-TV this evening. Your schedule preview from Parker Hannafin. That's the Watertown on a trip to Watertown on Monday for the Gazelles before they come back home to wrap up their season on Tuesday against Brookings. Not a lot of time left in the year. Gazelles trying to battle for every spot they can in the Sodak to get a good matchup there and potentially make a trip to the state tournament. That is going to wrap it up from the Summit Activity Center, though. Like I said, big thank you to Daniel Dykstra back at the KYNT studios. Make sure everything's running correctly. Great job, as always, for him. Always appreciate him taking time out of his night to make sure we bring coverage on KYNT and KYN-TV. Big thanks to all of our sponsors, and, of course, you, the viewer, as well. Without you, this broadcast would not be possible. Yankton defeats T-Area 3-1 to pick up their 10th win of the season. The Gazelles are now 10 and 14 overall. T-Area falls to 3-19. Till next time here on KYNT and KYN-TV, stay safe, be good people, and we'll talk at you later. Have a great night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to Yankton Athletics on KYNT, a Riverfront sports property and Yankton's home team. Be sure to subscribe to the KYN-TV YouTube page and hit the notification bell so you never miss the action. You can also find KYNT on Facebook, X, Instagram, and online.